It's a cold, dark night. The stench from the sewers fill the air as sirens play a sweet harmony. An army of hopeless souls with nowhere to go come alive in back alleyways calling it home. These fallen kings and misplaced queens are turned into crack fiends left with dreams deferred. And although I would have preferred a different life for myself, I'm a 15-year-old girl out on this corner playing the cards I was dealt. No longer am I looking for help because they think the solution is jail. But little do they know, as soon as I post bail, I'm going right back to the same hell. Because what they fail to realize, I'm a brainwashed individual who fell in love with his lies. Because he promised me that he'll stay by my side and always made me feel wanted. He told me that I was beautiful and my body I should flaunt it. So I did just for him because he made me feel so loved. And I never felt this way before, so I swore he was sent from above. And the way that he would sex my body, it truly stimulated my mind. Although every time I was high, so when he asked me to be his hoe, I didn't say no or even ask why. But now I'm out here fearing for my life, doing all I can to get his cash. And I can't come up short, cause just last week he beat mine. So every call that passed, I hope that they stop to pick me up. I'm feeling so stuck in this age-old profession, but yet still I walk this track with a seductive strut. A seductive strut. A seductive strut. Sometimes I wonder how I got myself into this position. I think it all started when mommy and I got home from the store and daddy was gone missing. I was just 7 years old and couldn't understand why he would leave us for his secretary, putting his own family secondary and left mommy to carry the burden of being a single mother. And you better believe she blamed herself like no other, even had to turn to drugs to try to help her recover. So what was once a happy home was gone, thrown away in the blink of an eye. Our house became a revolving doors to guys who just kept my mommy high. And sometimes they would come into my bedroom when I was asleep, offer me sweets underneath the sheets, and when they were done, left my young body so weak. Tears would fall down from my cheeks as I would look at myself in disgust. I started finding it really hard to trust, and I was plagued with thoughts of putting a gun to my head and just bust. And when I would try to cry to mommy and tell her of all this terrible harm, I could tell that I was talking to a zombie by the way that she picked at the tracks on her arms. So for years I was abused and used, felt pain every time they came. They said I was the best at giving brain, and I knew the definition of a train. Without ever riding on one, without ever riding on one. World so cold, how do I make it on my own? Do you hear me, Lord? I can't take this no more. So I'm calling your name, feeling all this pain. Oh, please take it away. This in your name I pray. I was sodomized, completely victimized. My innocence died when I saw blood run down my little thighs. And somebody wonder why I never asked for help or even uttered a word. Well, to be perfectly honest with you, this is the type of life I felt like I deserved. Because if I was really daddy's little princess, he wouldn't have left his only child to go be with a mistress. And get this, now it's just me full of low self-esteem, unable to see my own self-worth. I mean, honestly, how can I respect myself as a woman when I'm no longer capable of giving birth? It hurts. So yeah, I'm a 15-year-old girl out on this corner just trying to find a way to cope. As I get my first customer of the night and do a line of dope, I remember what my mom used to always say: as long as I'm alive, I guess there's always hope. 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 There's always hope.